BlameAntix, a pop culture podcast.
Hello and welcome to the Quality Couch Antics, a pop culture podcast. This is our pilot episode, and we are here to talk about all things pop culture. I am the koala of this podcast, Foolish Fuji, and I'm here with my good friends, BlameAntix and SamDansCouch. How are you all going, friends?
Pretty good, and hello.
The delay, holy crap. How you guys doing?
Antonio.
I'm doing pretty good. How's everyone else doing?
We're doing fine.
We're doing great.
You doing good? Amazing. Cool. All right. Please bear with us as this is our first time doing a podcast together. And once we get rolling into it, we will definitely have a lot to chat about. But since this is our pilot episode, we're just going to sort of introduce ourselves, what we do individually, and then what we're going to be doing on this show. So how about we start with you, Antix? What do you do, or what have you done, and what's your background when it comes to pop culture?
So you want to know my background?
Yes.
Well, hello everyone. My name is BlameAntix. I am the moderator for these two lovely individuals, and I guess Daniel's in there as well somewhere. I guess we gotta include the Daniel and the SamDansCouch somewhere along the lines. But I am the moderator for these three amazing individuals, and resident nightmare for the both of them.
Yes, of course.
Which we appreciate.
Yes.
We do.
But yeah, I am just the moderator. I help everything out in the background and try to keep these two groups grounded and mess with them on a daily basis. And just a huge variety of different things. I have absolutely no knowledge whatsoever on anything celebrity-wise, as Sam so knowingly appreciates, and I mess with her on a daily basis on that aspect. But anything gaming or anime-wise, I am your guy.
Awesome. That's great. What about Sam and Dan's Couch? Please introduce yourselves and tell us more about the stuff you do.
I'm Sam.
I'm Dan.
And we are the couch. We are a all things entertainment from the couch YouTubers. We also like to do a weekly Twitch stream where we play a game and do random silly things. We've been doing that for about 4 years now.
Yes.
For about 4 years now. And this is our first podcast with our wonderful friends. And we are very excited to do it. We love all things pop culture. I am an absolute TV nerd, and Daniel is an absolute gaming nerd. And so we are, this is what we bring to our pop culture side of things.
That's so cool. Yes, I love that.
And yes, Antix is right. He does drive me crazy on a daily basis when he says to me, "Who is Meryl Streep?" And I'm like, "What is wrong with you?"
Everything. I've told you this numerous times.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah. Do you guys also do tech reviews and stuff like that too, don't you?
Yes.
Yes, we have our own YouTube channel, SamDansCouch. And we love to also talk about and show all things you can do from the couch, or you can do in front of your computer, or all kind of things for entertainment coming from home cinema, audio stuff related things, or also computer things, and of course video games. So that's what you can find out watching our videos on our channel.
Awesome.
And Sam has been very busy with Minecraft So if you want to see some cool builds, we got a lot of shorts about that too.
Lots of Minecraft stuff. That's so cool. But yeah, I think I don't know, like this show will be sort of molding it as we go along and sort of shape it as we go and see where it takes us. And who knows, we might even have like a little Daniel's tech corner like section category in the podcast at some point, but we'll see how that goes. But as for me, my name's Foolish Fuji. You can call me Fuji for short. I am a casual content creator. I stream over on Twitch. I play a lot of different variety of games. Sans the horror. I don't like horror. And then I on my YouTube channel, I focus on a lot of indie games and try to sort of spotlight them as much as possible so that everybody can see the wonderful world of independently made video games. And so that's what I do over there. I am also a host of a couple of other podcasts myself. So probably out of the four of us, I'm probably the more seasoned podcaster here. And I do a podcast called the Mini Indie Van, which is a monthly indie game podcast that I do over at Carpool Gaming. And I also have my own solo podcast that I do as well. That is also a monthly show, but that's more of a kind of like a variety show. I just talk about anything that comes to mind. And then I also have another pop culture podcast that I do on a weekly basis with my Australian friends. A lot of pop culture, a lot of podcasting for me. So I do a lot of podcasts, but I love doing them. They're a lot of fun. And you definitely learn a lot from doing the podcast side of things in terms of technical skills and also communication skills as well. And you learn a lot about yourself too. So yeah, that's what I do. And I love doing it. And I hope to do more of it in the future. But we are here to talk about pop culture on this particular podcast. And we thought we'd start off in this pilot episode with more of an intro into what this podcast is going to be about. So maybe I'll throw it over to Sam and Daniel, if you can maybe sort of explain what this podcast is going to be like.
So we thought we would focus on pop culture, meaning pretty much anything from anime to your favorite TV shows, current movies, what the latest video games are, and what you're interested in playing, some of the new consoles' latest hits, and anything else that we feel would be relevant to bringing fun entertainment into your life.
Cool. Awesome. Yes. So we did mention that this is going to be a monthly based show. So you'll get this pop culture podcast once a month from us. And it'll go out on my channel, on SamDansCouch channel, and of course we'll have a specific podcast feed for the podcast itself. It'll be available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. That's where you will find us. And to sort of start off the actual, to start off this show, we wanted to talk about some of the shows that we've been watching lately. So that's going to include just general TV series and anime. So what we'll do is we'll start off over with our anime nerd, or our otaku.
Really?
Antix.
I mean, it's an appropriate description.
Look, just because I'm the exact stereotype does not mean it's fact.
Yes. So, Antix, tell us, what are some anime titles you've been watching lately?
Well, it has definitely been a busy season of both keeping up with new shows alongside catching up on the backlog, because there's a million different shows coming out here lately. Mostly the one that I've been going over right now is actually a rewatch because the next season is coming up next year, and that is Freerun, Beyond Journey's End.
Yeah, free red.
I see Koala is familiar with that. Sam Dan,
Yes.
have you ever heard of this one?
No.
No.
No. Well, buckle in because you need to watch this ASAP.
Click.
It's very good. It's kind of like RPG, sort of fantasy, kind of a world, and it's very good, very well written. Yeah,
It is incredible.
yeah,
And it starts off right off the bat. You know how in every RPG known to man, you're the hero. You're going to go save the world from defeating the evil demon lord or whatever, what? And everything, right? This show ain't that. This is what happens after you kill every monster in existence. And what happens to the world after you deal with the replications of a 100-year war of demons battling humans and everything. And how everyone reacts to that. And the entire show focuses on this elf girl who's named Freerun. And she is, as being an elf, has a extremely long lifespan. She's over 1,000 years old at this point, which humans such as us cannot possibly recognize whatsoever. Just perceive that passage of time. And for her, 100 years is 10 minutes to us, for example. So she takes life a lot slower than the average person of the average human would. And so by the time she reconnects with people that she journeyed with to defeat this evil demon lord from the past, they're already all old, frail, the retirement home, and everything. And they're seconds away from death, essentially, and she missed everything going on with their lives, which is pretty much how she has to cope and deal with these people I journeyed with for all these years. I didn't know anything about them. How am I going to go on with my life and try to build new connections and actually appreciate them? And it's essentially a journey of self-discovery, in other words.
It sounds interesting. It also sounds like a journey of depression.
I was going to say, it sounds so sad.
Absolutely. This is not a happy story.
but it's still fun.
Yay! I'm funnily depressed. No, it sounds like a really good story. It sounds very interesting because that is a different take from a lot of the animes that I've been forced to watch. And
Forced.
I gave you a list. It's your choice to use it.
you will learn in this podcast that Antix has a list, and it is long.
I have many lists.
It is longer than life. There is not enough time in life for all of the shows on the list.
Freeland has enough time to watch them.
I managed to watch through most. Not most of it. Some of it.
Yeah.
Some of it. No, that's cool. All right, cool. So let's say I stick with the anime side of things. I have recently got myself into. So I've watched Free Ren, the first season, and I loved it. And then is the second season coming out?
It's coming out next year.
Next year.
And it's going to be catching up to the manga, but I do not know if there's going to be a season 3 because that's on hiatus with the author right now.
Okay. Yeah. No, season 1 was amazing. I really loved watching Free Ren. I was so close to buying the Blu-ray, but then I'm like, no, there's another season coming. There's no point right now. Hold off. But it's absolutely a wonderful story, and I really enjoyed it. An anime that I want to mention that was recommended to me by many people, including Antix, was The Apothecary Diaries.
Yes.
Yeah. So The Apothecary Diaries is essentially it's a story about the protagonist is she makes potions for poisons, and it's really interesting because she's obsessed with poisons and poisonous materials and resources, and she loves to she enjoys torturing herself for whatever reason to find the potion that will cure those poisons. Like
So it's an anime about Munchausen syndrome. Got it.
Don't knock it till you try it.
It's actually pretty funny. It's a period piece. It's set in what would you call it? And antiques? Is it like it's like Chinese imperial time?
China.
Yeah.
Emperors, courtesans, and everything of that nature.
Pretty much. Our protagonist's name is Mao Mao. She goes out into the fields to find some like plants, like something to make these different potions back at her grandfather's apothecary, and all of a sudden gets kidnapped and gets taken away to this imperial sort of castle with like consorts and princes and kings and emperors. And she ends up becoming one of the high-ranking consorts for one of the concubines that are there. And she ends up finding herself becoming the taste tester, the food taste tester for this concubine to make sure that they're not poisoning the food to kill them and all that sort of stuff. And she loves it. She enjoys every moment. She's like, oh yes, it's time to find out if this has been poisoned. And she can tell you to the detail what that poison is. It's insane. But it's so cool because there's also this very, very attractive prince whose name's Jinshi, and everybody, like, he is a gorgeous looking guy, right? Husbando worthy. And everyone, all of the girls swoon over him, but Mao Mao does not. Mao Mao is like, what are you doing? And for whatever reason, Jinshi finds this very endearing, and so he ends up falling for her because of that. Of course.
If you ignore a guy, they will fall in love with you.
Yep.
Everyone has a type.
Yep. And I absolutely love the story in this particular show. I'm probably not doing it justice in the way that I'm explaining it, but it's so much fun to watch. I went through, there's like 2 seasons of it already, and I watched through it all and I loved it so much. So now I am highly anticipating season 3. I'm waiting for it. I can't wait.
Next year's going to be amazing.
Oh, it's going to be so good. I even got to the point, I love this show so much, I ended up getting the hairpin, the Jinshi hairpin that he gives to Mao Mao during a particular event. So I have the hairpin. I even went out of my way to buy these little acrylic character sort of standees that I have on my shelf behind me. And it's so... the characters are so good. The storytelling is amazing. Absolutely love it. The Apothecary Diaries, definitely worth checking out.
That is actually on my list to watch.
Yes.
I was actually going to start watching it on Netflix, but they only have the German dub translation here.
Oh no!
So I have to watch it on like Crunchyroll or something else.
Yes,
but but I will start watching that because it does sound interesting, even though she sounds psychotic.
Oh no,
Yes.
she is, but it's so funny. But all these different characters you'll come across, like there'll be some characters in there that are just plain evil. Some that are trying their best to find their way into like the higher ups. They want to be a high ranking concubine to the emperor, and they'll do whatever it takes. There's like competition between the women, and yeah, it's pretty good. It's
Trying to become the empress.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You'll definitely enjoy it, Sam, for sure. Alrighty. So Sam and Daniel, what have you guys been watching?
Well, we have not really had a lot of anime. So I'm trying to get into anime. But I am going to recommend one show, which I'm recommending for Daniel to watch with me because I'm getting it for Christmas.
Ooh.
And it is the Star Trek Lower Decks.
Okay.
Now, this show is done airing. They've aired all the seasons. But if there are two things, if you're an anime fan, if you're a Star Trek fan, or if you're a Family Guy fan, this is a wonderful show for you. It is the animated series of the Star Trek crew who lives in the lower decks of the starships, who kind of do like the grunt work, not all the cool stuff that you see in the live action shows where the captain's on the deck and he's like, fire. No, these are the people who are like running around down below who are like, crap, we got shot again. And now all the mop liquid has fallen all over the floor and we now have to clean up the alien slime. And it is just the most chaotic, kooky, and sarcastic show. It is so, if you like Family Guy and you like that kind of humor, this is a perfect show for you. Because whether you love Star Trek or you don't love Star Trek, it doesn't matter. It's just hilarious. They get bitten by random aliens. They turn into random things. They even have the cutest little alien who is the most adorable thing you've ever seen called Moopsy. And he runs around like a Pokemon and he just goes, Moopsy. But if he bites you, he liquefies your bones and he drinks them.
Yikes.
And
He's hungry.
He's so cute. And they spend like an entire episode just running away from the most adorable little Moopsy, terrified of this cute little white ball that just rolls around like Moopsy and then eats you.
They may look cute, but they're dangerous.
It's absolutely adorable. And for me, and also if you are a Star Trek fan, it is incredible fan service. There are so many references to different people from different genres of Star Trek, from Next Generation to Deep Space Nine and Voyager. And it is absolutely amazing. Like, you just sit there and you're like, oh, I remember that. Oh, look, it's him. It's so much fun. So that is, for me, one animated cartoon that I would totally recommend for people to watch. And I'm going to force the Dan-sided couch to watch it because I made them buy me the series on Blu-ray for Christmas.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
I pray for you, Daniel.
Thank you. No need. I saw clips. It's not Star Trekky. It's really like Family Guy, the humor, which I like too. But it's like those two mixed together is a little bit like, like the serious Star Trek with the logic, and then Family Guy. I'm just gonna eat your bones.
I'm telling you, it's a beautiful combination.
It's a beautiful combination.
It is.
Okay, I will give it a try.
Yes, and then we'll get your review later on. Well, Daniel, what have you been watching then?
Well, to stay on the topic of animated cartoons, I actually enjoyed before bedtime to watch Camp Snoopy on Apple TV, which is, of course, the Peanuts characters. And it's a special mini-series where all the characters of Peanuts go into a summer camp, and little Snoopy tries to get all his little what are they called? Like, when you are
Scouts?
when you're a scout and you get your little signs, your little medals.
Oh,
Badges.
badges.
Oh, your merit badge.
Badges, yeah.
Yeah, your badges. So he has like this little book, and he tries to get all the badges till the end of summer camp, and it's just so cute because I grew up with Peanuts, and don't care so much about the human characters, but Snoopy was always adorable, and Woodstock, of course. And in this show, it's really like 50-50, and you see like Snoopy, and you have Woodstock, but he has like 5 more Woodstock friends, and they're all like Snoopy is like the camp leader, and they all go through adventures and mischiefs, and it's just really, really adorable and wholesome. So if you need something cute, I would recommend watching that. And it's like a 20-minute show per episode. So
Are you telling me that Woodstock multiplied?
yes, there are several Woodstocks now. They all have individual names.
There's more than one of that abusive bird?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I do love the Peanut art style, like the animation style. It's actually really cool. I don't think I grew up watching too much of the Peanuts myself, but I do know of them. I've seen them. I've seen random sort of like clips here and there and stuff like that. But they're great. I think I watched the movie, the most recent movie, the Peanuts movie. I think I can't remember if I have or not, but I'm pretty sure I have. And I really enjoyed it. I love Snoopy. Yes, I agree with Daniel. Snoopy's the best. I like that you described that it's kind of like a good balance between Snoopy and the rest of the characters.
Yes.
So that's really good. And considering the fact that the title of the actual show is called Camp Snoopy, like you would assume he would be the main protagonist of the show.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Just off to the side.
Yeah. No, I like the look of it. It looks really cute. Apple TV Plus. I didn't think it'd be over there, but that's cool. I don't have that subscription, but maybe at some point, maybe I'll go check it out when I do. But yeah, I like the look of that. What do you think of Camp Snoopy Antics?
I mean, Peanuts and all those characters were a little bit before my time.
They were not. They were totally during your time and my time. Shush.
They never went away.
They never went away.
So I'm not as familiar with them. I've of course seen clips of it, but I mean, it sounds like an interesting premise. So it's just like the old cartoons, but in summer camp form, or how would the structure of everything be?
Yeah, it's a little like old school, but it is like brand new production. So
Okay.
they're still making it. So yeah.
Sounds interesting.
I mean, I never cared much for Peanuts in general, mainly because it had a kid who was basically, I call him Dirt Clod, who was just filthy and smelly, who like walked around the whole series. Nobody ever said anything. And then you had some abusive chick who was madly in love with Charlie Brown, yet she beat the crap out of him. And then Charlie Brown, whose basic response was, ah! And you're like, dude, shut up. Like, why are you screaming? And then, of course, if you, God forbid, you saw the parents, you got womp, 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 womp,
Yes.
womp, womp. I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
speak womp, womp.
The
What did you say?
Grown ups is only wah wah wah.
Womp, 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 womp,
That's
womp,
what
womp, womp.
kids hear when the parents are lecturing them.
Wah, 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 wah,
Womp, 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 womp. Like, no, I'm sorry, I can't. But this did sound cute. I made him watch it first, so I wouldn't be tortured in case it was more womp womp. But
So
he
Daniel
liked it.
was the guinea pig.
Yes, yes. This is my guinea pig for all things that I really don't want to watch. But if he says it's okay, then I'll try it.
Okay. Daniel's your like rating.
Yup.
Oh, my
to
goodness.
stay on the topic of animated shows, I don't know if you guys have, but I have been very much enjoying the return of like stop motion capture shows.
Oh, I love
like-
stop motion.
like the latest Pokemon Concierge.
Yes.
Yes.
So
I still gotta
freaking
watch
cute.
that. I haven't watched the second season. Oh my gosh. I don't have my Netflix
It's
subscription.
been like 2 months.
I know.
I watched everything but one episode. I have not seen one last episode. But I mean, it is so freaking cute. Like I'm not even a huge Pokemon fan, and I am
am.
so in love. Yes, we have our resident Poke nerd.
Yes.
And I am just so freaking in love with the way that they did the animation, the way that the characters look, and the life that they brought to them. And for me personally, I grew up watching all of the old animated Christmas movies, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Santa Claus is Coming to Town. So this has been like nostalgia for me, because I love that form of animation. And you just look at like the little cute felt Psyduck.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's just
Psyduck is adorable.
He's
I
so
never
adorable.
thought that I would care about Psyduck beyond him being a complete idiot in the original cartoon anime. But
Right?
somehow, this show managed to make me actually feel something for this stupid Pokemon I've never considered ever using in the games.
I love Psyduck. He is adorable.
Now you're like, you're so cute. I love you. Psyduck, 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 Psyduck.
Just him in the little basket. Tack, 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 tack.
Oh my gosh. And when the poor thing gets like a headache, you feel so bad for him. Like, why? Why did they give you that horrible power? Like, this is so cruel. It's so freaking cute. And I cannot tell you how much I have enjoyed that series.
Yeah.
Like, I've watched it several
Yes.
times. It is just so cute.
Yeah.
And then
it's really
recently
good.
they also did My Melody and Kuromi in the same art style.
Okay. I'm curious. This is also on Netflix, right?
Yes.
You need to watch
Okay.
it. That was
Yes.
All right.
need
I was
to.
gonna say
You need
I
to.
haven't-
Watch it.
I personally haven't grown up on the Sanrio characters, so I'm not hugely familiar with them all. I know of them, but considering that there is this show, please tell me what this show is about.
I mean, it couldn't be any more cute, sweet, and violent.
yeah.
It is literally the beautiful combination of adorableness, of sweetness, and of absolute pure violence. I mean, at one point, Kuromi throws My Melody off a cliff.
Wow.
It is so freaking
Like Mario with the
adorable.
penguins?
What?
Like Mario with the penguins?
Yep, pretty
Yes.
much.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. It is so sweet and so endearing, and yet so eerily violent that you just kind of like go, what? Did you just do that? Oh, but you were so cute throwing her off a cliff.
Makes you forget about the attempted murder.
Oh,
It totally makes you
wow.
forget that there was attempted murder. But it's also a really lovely story about friendship and sisterhood.
Mhm.
And kind of like how, yes, they fight. And yes, they might try to kill each other. But at the end of it, they love each other very much. And
Like
they,
Madeline.
yeah. And they couldn't imagine each other's lives without each other. And it is just so cute and so sweet. And the animation is fantastic. I mean,
Okay.
even at one point, like they have this like Bear King, and he gets moldy, and the way they do the mold is with like green like cotton balls. And it's just so silly, but it's actually so effective. And you're like, oh, he just grew green cotton balls. Oh, I love that. That's so
funny.
interesting. And I really, really enjoyed watching that series. Like, I'm going to watch it again. That's how much I liked
Yeah.
it.
It was really good. And I loved about My Melody, she's always super sweet. She always tries to show Kuromi that, they can be friends, and she's a good person. And Kuromi is always like so sarcastic and always like trying to get one over. But over the different episodes, they slowly grow together, which is sweet. And the most funniest thing is Melody always like so sweet, always tries to be calm. But at some point in time, she gets like so peed off that she like loses it, and then she loses it completely, and she like explodes. And it's like, whoa, what happened to your sweetness? No, I really hope there's going to be a season 2. It's just so good.
Yeah, the cuter, the more dangerous they are. That's just how he's always
Yes.
is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of Netflix shows that I need to catch up on just because I don't have my subscription at the moment. I'm waiting for the right time to resubscribe so that when I have that month, I just go through everything in the catalog that I want to watch.
We recently just got Netflix back too, so we also have been binging a lot of things.
We have lists.
We have lists. We have many lists.
That's fair enough. Yeah, I feel like considering with this podcast, we might have discussions on certain shows that might be on certain subscription services. So we'll see how that goes when we get around to that. Sort of moving out of the animated realm, I want to touch on a show that I've recently been watching. As recent as today, and I'm almost kind of done with the season, and that is the spin-off show to Young Sheldon, and that is Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage, which is currently available on HBO Max. I'm sure it's on another platform like broadcasting over in America somewhere on a channel. But this is a sitcom, and it's based off of, it's essentially a continuation of the story from Young Sheldon, post the things that happen in Young Sheldon. I don't really want to spoil it in case anyone hasn't seen it yet. But essentially from then, it's Georgie and Mandy, because Georgie got Mandy pregnant in Young Sheldon. So they end up getting married, and they end up moving into Mandy's family's house, Mandy's parents' house, to then raise their child. And these are characters that are living in Texas. So they've got their stereotypical Texan, accents. And it's definitely kind of looking more like The Big Bang Theory in their multicam sort of sitcom situational comedy kind of a style, where Young Sheldon wasn't necessarily a sitcom, it was a comedy show. If you haven't seen it, it's not a multicam kind of a show. It is its own comedy series. So with Georgie and Mandy, they've gone back into the studio style of multicam sitcom, and I really like that. And it's got that sort of modern feel, even though technically it's a period piece because it's based in the 90s, which is really funny. And yeah, it's just so many things happen. There's a lot of name calling on behalf of Georgie's mother-in-law, or Mandy's mum, I should say. Not a very nice lady. Let me just put it that way. She's the fact that Georgie is much younger than Mandy is also something that she points out to her daughter a lot.
Yes, cougar.
They don't use those terms because 90s, but the mum's not very favorable towards Georgie, and Georgie's not very well educated. So I think I don't think he even finished high school. So there is that, but he is such a loving husband and father to the baby, and he does have a lot of heart, and I really like that character for that reason. I'm almost finished with this first season. The second season just recently started, and yeah, I'm loving it. The comedy is really great. It has some good sort of heartful moments in there as well. And the family is just hilarious. Like Mandy's family, the parents, her younger brother is a quirky guy who's he's a musician. He'll make music using practically anything he can find. He'll take recordings of, the dishwasher or the toaster or the or the washing machine.
Right.
And he's like, he'll do that. You'll see that he lives in a room above the garage. And he has like all these different instruments. This most recent episode I watched, he had some bagpipes that he was playing just randomly. It's hilarious. It's funny. I really am enjoying Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. So I would definitely recommend it if you want to get a good laugh. A lot of relatable things happen as well, and a lot of things in terms of like religious topics come up sometimes, political topics come up, but they kind of do it in a sort of a tasteful way. But then you've also got characters that were in young Sheldon, apart from Sheldon himself, because he, at the end of the show, he actually ends up going to Pasadena to study at the university, at Caltech. So you don't see Sheldon in this show. At least at this point, we haven't seen him in this show yet. But you do see Georgie's mom, Georgie's sister, and a couple of other characters here and there that were from the Young Sheldon series. And his Mima. It's a great show. I really love it. So I would recommend that show if you haven't seen it. But I would also recommend you watch Young Sheldon first before watching Georgie and Mandy.
Sounds adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great sitcom. I'm a big fan of comedies and sitcom shows, and I wasn't sure that I was going to like this when I first saw it pop up on my HBO Max feed. But then I'm like, you know what? Once I'm done with Young Sheldon, I'll give it a go. And, I'm loving it.
For those that haven't seen it, do you think that you can watch that show without seeing Big Bang Theory, since that's kind of the anchor for all three of the different shows?
So the Big Bang Theory is essentially them in the future, whereas Young Sheldon is the prequel. So you could essentially go and watch Young Sheldon, jump into Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, and then go over to Big Bang Theory. So you don't necessarily have to watch them you have to watch the Big Bang Theory first because that was the show that came first. But you can easily watch Young Sheldon and then go into Georgie and Mandy just as easily because they pretty much sequential to each other. And then later on, if you feel so inclined to find out what Sheldon's like as an adult, go watch the Big Bang Theory. Antix, I feel like you would actually enjoy the Big Bang Theory at least. I feel like you would enjoy. Yeah.
I've seen clips of it like throughout history, but I've never actually had the time to sit down and watch it from start to finish because that is a lot of episodes.
I was going to say, like, even if you just try watching through the first season at least, just so that you can get an idea of the characters, you might enjoy it.
He would have to give up an anime show first.
That is true.
In order to find time for this.
There's too many shows to watch.
You're right. That's true. But if you have HBO Max, they're all there. Big Bang Theory, Young Sheldon, Georgie and Mandy, they're all there.
I mean, personally, I'm a huge fan of sitcoms.
Yes.
I absolutely love sitcoms, and I watch most sitcoms from 1950 and on. So I love everything from the beginning till now. And I'm like, my favorite show I watch every night of my life is I Love Lucy. And the first episode of that show aired in 1952. And she was the beginning of everything we see now. So like you wouldn't even have Young Sheldon without Lucille Ball.
Yes.
And Desi Arnaz actually created the multicam sitcom setup. Nobody had ever done that before. And he was the first to set up a free camera system to recording television shows.
Yeah, that's awesome.
for me, little nerd. This is my nerd area, by the way. Hi. So I absolutely adore sitcoms. I'm always trying to like make Daniel watch sitcoms with me.
I watch a couple.
A couple. And so it's just like, I mean, I made him watch I Love Lucy. I tortured him with that. So
Daniel doesn't look happy about it.
Jacob looks so depressed.
Every night.
Blink twice if you need our help.
Blink, blink. No, Sam has gotten into the habit to always put on I Love Lucy as like a good night background noise. So after how many years?
20.
I've gotten used to pull my
Boy.
blankie and my second blankie over my head when I go to sleep. And I can still hear laughing.
Oh no!
I can
dear.
still hear the commercials for, what was it, pudding? Or like
Jell-O.
for Jell-O.
Yeah.
Every other night. J-A-L-O.
G-L-O.
Woo! Does that brand even still exist?
Yes, it's Jell-O. Okay, for podcast listeners, just so we understand, okay, I'm from the United States. I'm from New York. My husband is German, and he is from Germany. So he does not have all of the American brands. So he would not know the Jell-O brand because they do not have Jell-O in Germany.
They do
We don't have
which is
Jell-O
some
in
color,
Australia. We have aeroplane jelly.
so- See? They just call it differently.
Yes, but Jell-O is the brand. It's not necessarily.
You're missing
the-
out.
I'm sure there's an episode about. We're gonna have an episode about the different brands in the different countries.
We're probably gonna have to. Yeah.
Like,
Well, staying on like sweet comedies,
Mhm.
I recently started watching a show called hold on. Wow, I just completely blanked on what the name of the show was called. I am so sorry. Nobody Wants This.
Okay.
Yes, the show is called Nobody Wants This. It is on Netflix. It's stars Kristen Bell. And the show is about this woman who apropos does a podcast with her sister. And she always goes out with the wrong guy. Every man she dates is basically a lunatic. And she can just never find the right man for her. And one day she runs into a man and she's absolutely head over heels for him. And then she finds out he's a rabbi. And they are crazy about each other and they want to be together. The rabbi just broke up with his Jewish girlfriend, who everybody thought he was going to marry. And then he decided not to. And he meets Kristen Bell, and she is basically an atheist. So she is not religious at all. And it's kind of how they navigate dealing with the fact that he's a rabbi and he has to kind of live in that world, and that she is basically nothing, and how the family and the friends try to accept that he's dating somebody who's not Jewish. And it is really a beautiful, it's hilarious. First of all, it's hilarious. It is so freaking funny. Like on one of their first dates, she takes him to a dildo store. Yes, that's, I know. I'm so sorry for listeners, but that's what she does. She takes him to, because for her podcast, she needs to buy the specific vibrator. And nobody else could buy it but her. So their first date was them basically walking into the store.
Wow.
And then
okay.
and then him running into people from his temple in the store.
Wow.
Yeah, it is really funny, and it also kind of, which is very special to me, explores some of the beautiful traditions of Judaism, which is something you don't see in a lot of shows. Coming from a Jewish family, it's actually very cool because you don't see a lot of that. So it shows like a lot of like the different sides and how they try to make this relationship work. And it really is, it's funny. It's a beautiful love story. And the second season is coming out, I believe in a week or so. So if anybody's interested in that, this is a wonderful, like, rom-com, basically, to watch.
Interesting.
Sorry, you can't see us because we're on a podcast, but BlameAntix's cat is like whapping him in the face with its tail, and I am incredibly distracted by this.
Try experiencing it.
Oh boy. Yeah.
So that's a really great show. We really enjoyed that.
Okay. Interesting. You've pretty much sold it to me. Like I feel like it's gonna go on my
really sounds
watch
interesting.
list. Yeah, I kind of like the sound of that.
Netflix, if you need like sponsors or we're here. We'd be very
amazing.
happy to work for you. Now another show to go into like a different genre. Daniel and I recently just watched Alien Earth because it was Halloween.
Okay.
And we wanted to watch something sci-fi and a little bit horror-ish. And that was a really interesting show. Do you want to describe some of it? What happens?
It pretty much takes place, everybody knows the Alien movies, the original Alien movie. And this takes place like before Sigourney Weaver. Just, what was it, a couple of years or 10 years?
It's supposed to be like pre-Sigourney Weaver era.
And the premise pretty much is that a research vessel, a giant spaceship, crashes back on it's Earth, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It crashes on Earth.
It crashes onto Earth, and it has like a lot of specimens on it, like samples from actually aliens. But not just the alien that you know from the movies. They also have different aliens now, new aliens. And one of them is really cool. One looks like an eyeball, which can like split into many, many tiny eyeballs. And it can also like run around. And
it's got like octopus legs.
Yeah, like octopus legs. And it can actually latch onto some other animal or human being, rip their eyeball out and replace it with its own eye, and then take over that creature. But it's like highly intelligent. And at some point in time, it takes over a goat that they were trying to feed to the aliens. And then the goat becomes like, it just stares and it knows, because one eye is like the alien creature, and it's like very smart and manipulates others.
It's kind of like Goat Simulator, only the goat's not stupid.
Yes.
What?
So Goat is going to take over the planet.
Basically, yes.
Yeah, it's like, the dark future, pretty much. Corpos have taken over. There are several big CEOs who pretty much rule the world. And the CEOs are pretty much like always in competition. And since that ship crashed into this one CEO's, I guess, area, he wants those aliens because he's like, that's research, that's power. So he tries to mess with them, he tries to keep them. And that never goes well, messing with aliens.
No, and but the central story revolves around his experiments and him making basically like human robot hybrids. So he would take a child who was, let's say, dying of cancer, and he would put their consciousness into a robot body, trying to make like the ultimate super soldier. And he basically uses them to collect the specimens, to analyze the different aliens that are coming, but without thinking that he put a human consciousness into a robot body, which means they have their own thoughts and feelings, and that they eventually feel that he is harming them instead of taking care of them. And eventually one of the kids decides that she likes the aliens better. So she starts talking to the aliens in the alien language.
Mm-hmm, she learns the language. She speaks alien now.
And basically turns one of the xenomorphs into her like best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And sicks it on everybody else.
Yeah, look, I'm looking at photos of the show.
It's very gory. They did
Yeah.
not
Goat
snip it in
is, yeah.
I
If
don't
you're into
know.
horror and you're into sci-fi, this is an excellent show to watch. And if you're a fan of the Alien series, this is a wonderful show to watch. But warning, it is extremely gory.
Yep.
It is
Not a
extremely
koala show.
violent.
Not a koala show.
Not a koala, no. It wasn't a koala show the second that the alien popped the dude's eye out and crawled into his eye socket. Yeah, it was.
So they did a good job with the visual effects.
The visual effects are amazing. You actually cringe.
Yeah.
You're like, oh,
Yeah.
ew, oh, squish, oh, gross, oh no.
These photos are definitely giving it justice, I'll say that.
It is definitely like, it does make you physically cringe because the graphics are that good on the show. But it is definitely like, if you're into a totally different genre, if you're like, oh my God, rom-coms, ew, this is totally a good show for you.
Oh my gosh, I'm seeing faces on a board with wires coming out of it, and like, what is happening in this show?
So much koala, so
Yes.
much.
Oh, ew! Oh, nails being ripped out. What? Yeah, I need to stop looking. I need to stop.
No, we need a koala to be taken over instead of the goat.
Yeah, exactly. We need to see like a koala. They just pop the koala's eyeball out, crawls on in.
Just instead of normal Australian animals are going to kill you, now it's alien Australian animals are going to kill you.
Oh, jeez. If you weren't afraid to come to Australia then, you will now.
Oh my God, the dingo really did eat the baby.
Oh, far out. Antix, save us. What other shows have you been watching?
Well, the other show that I've been mainly focusing on right now is one that I know that you lot have been obsessed over, but I know that you haven't watched the latest season yet. Tisk tisk. Spy Family.
I have.
You've been keeping up with it. I haven't heard anything from you about it.
I watched the recent season.
Season 3 is going on right now.
Okay, I haven't. I usually wait till the whole thing's done.
I'm waiting for binging. Yeah, that's where I am too. I caught up on season 1 and season 2.
Put up
But
with? Excuse me?
Well, I rewatched season 1 because I hadn't seen all of season 2. So I rewatched season 1 to get back into season 2. And so now I'm finished. And now I'm waiting for season 3 to finish airing.
You got
Yes.
a few more months to go.
I was going to say, I finished season 2. I even watched Code Red.
Yes.
I've watched it. Now that season 3 has started, I think I can hold off. I can wait.
Yes. So for those that aren't familiar with the show, it's essentially this ragtag family. Lloyd Forger, well, that's his code name he's going by right now, is essentially the greatest spy in this Cold War era where two fictional countries are basically at a very, very peace-breaking... basically, there's a treaty that's going on that's about to shatter it at the slightest notion, and both factions of these fictional countries are trying to exploit that. And this spy is trying to eliminate anyone that is trying to break that tension from this enemy nation. So this latest mission of his, he needs to find a family so he can pose as a ordinary citizen of this country. Problem is, he's a spy, and he needs to all of a sudden get a wife and a kid to enroll into this elementary school that this enemy, his son, is also enrolled in. So, through a series of absolutely contrived events, he meets this other lady who happens to be the greatest assassin in this country. But the problem is that these two are so good at their individual professions that they have the most lackluster common sense in existence that 2 sentences of communication between each other could absolutely tell each other what their professions are, but they have to keep it secret. And a show like that would be absolutely impossible to figure out without the help of the third member, who is the child attending the school, who happens to be a telepath that can read the minds of her 2 idiot fake parents and tells us, as the audience, what's going on. But as a child, no one's going to believe her if she says, "Oh, mommy's an assassin. She just murdered that man." So no one believes her when she's trying to do everything that she can to keep this fake family at first together, because if they complete their missions, then obviously the family breaks up. It is it's a very serious show, but it is completely mixed with the most idiotic comedic timing. So it's a perfect blend of action and comedy together.
It's also quite wholesome.
That too.
Okay, let's rewind wholesome for a second. Okay. I watched the second season, spoiler alert for anybody who's listening, okay? But they're on that ship, and I'm sorry, I have never seen that much animated blood in my life. There was more blood in this anime series than there was in the entire series of Game of Thrones.
It's wholesome blood.
There was blood everywhere, body parts flying, samurai swords flying, guns being shot off. So when we say wholesome, we mean they beat the crap out of each other and kill dozens of people on one ship that nobody notices, by the way, but there were all these dozens of bodies just dropping on their heads.
They're so good at their professions.
Okay, when I said wholesome, I meant there are wholesome family moments in the show. I don't mean the part where they do all the espionage and the assassinations.
And I also would like to point out that Antix forgot the most important family member, which is Bond.
Come on.
No, he's just a dog. He's nothing special. Not at all. No.
Excuse me.
You can
Excuse
just read the
me.
future.
Exactly. He's a clairvoyant dog.
I mean, you can't leave out the clairvoyant dog.
Oh man, that last episode on season 2 though with Lloyd and Bond was gold.
Yes.
Loved
It really was.
Get on season 3 when it's finished and watch the movie. Everything about the show is amazing.
It's such a great show.
The show is really, really amazing. It is probably one of my all-time favorites at this point. Just because Anya is adorable. Bond and her relationship is so sweet and cute. And just like it's really basically, if you haven't seen this, it's basically the premise of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Neither one of them know that they're in this line of work, and they're constantly trying to cover it up and not tell each other. It's really just a beautiful series.
And even the side characters, I mean, as stereotypical and goofy as they can be, actually have wholesome moments. Like the professor he's the headmaster originally, and during their interview, they completely just screwed up completely. But the headmaster actually felt bad for this family, so he tried to take one from the team and allow them an entry and exploit a loophole to get them in. But because the academy is all about tradition, honor, you've got to be the most perfect elite members of society. So he got demoted to a teacher.
No.
Because of that. And so he has to deal with Anya on a daily basis. And for anyone that's watched this show, dealing with Anya, oh boy.
Yeah. I would not want that kind of kid in my life. A kid that knows too much, but then doesn't say a thing.
She's 4 years old.
4-year-olds usually snitch.
I would have any secrets.
But, to give Anya some credit, for her, because she's an orphan, she doesn't want the family to break up, and that's the reason why she's holding on to all these secrets. It's like, if I tell daddy this, then mommy's gonna find this out, and and then we're not gonna be together anymore, and then I'm gonna have to go back to the orphanage. And yeah, I get where she's coming from, at least, because she just wants to be in a family kind of situation.
It also doesn't help that she's a bit of a dummy.
Yeah. And she loves spy shows. So the fact that she knows that her dad's a spy, she's just in love with it. It's like, she doesn't want to give that up.
She's a little spy in training.
Yeah, I don't think Daddy Forger would want that for her.
Also, I would like to point out the incredibly odd, unnatural relationship between Yor and her brother. The way that the brother looks at Yor is really
I do not understand that relationship.
Right?
Very
Hero
overprotective
worship.
brother.
Yeah. Overprotective, borderline hero worship, borderline stalker, creepy syndrome. But
Like, I'm madly in love with my sister. This is not right. Like, it's just very
And he's also holding his own secret.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Every side character has a secret.
They all have like a backstory that they all keep like hidden from everybody else.
Even the bratty kid of the guy that Lloyd
Damon?
is supposed to be, Damon, that he's holding his crush of his obvious secret crush on Anya.
Yeah, typical grade school,
Yep.
boy abuses crap out of girl, but actually loves girl. Yeah.
Mm. Oh boy. Spy Cross Family. What a show.
It's something.
It really is.
It's one of the few shows where every character brings something to the table. Even the side characters all bring something to the show that just makes the show amazing.
Yeah, I agree. What else have I been watching? Just trying to think. Because I've been watching a few different things. Oh! Only Murders in the Building. Oh. My goodness, you guys. You have to see Only Murders in the Building.
What about in the backyard?
No, it's just in the building.
No.
Only
in the building.
Okay.
It's only in the building. So Only Murders in the Building is a show that stars Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Selena Gomez. They're our three lead trio. And
Literally a gold cast.
so good. It's essentially a comedy mystery, like murder show, and it's absolutely hilarious, and it's so much fun to watch. It's very entertaining. They're already in their 5th season right now, and they're about to do a season 6, which is insane. And I am just, it is so good. This particular season for the show. So they're also this trio is also, they're podcasters. So that's why it's called Only Murders in the Building. That's the name of their podcast. Because all of the murders that have been taking place have been happening in the building that they live in.
You'd think you'd move by now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Place hasn't been condemned yet.
Well, in season 5, spoiler alert, the Arconia, which is the name of the building, is sold to a billionaire.
Oh,
no.
That'd be
Yes.
that many murders. They would probably go on for cheap.
Well, let's just say things are happening. The residents of the Arconia are being forced to move out because this building is going to be turned into something else. But the trio is still in the middle of trying to investigate this murder that's been happening in the building for this season. The billionaire, and there's 3 billionaires, but one of them bought the Arconia. 3 billionaires are suspects to this murder, but they can't do anything about it because in this season they have been they got booked with with a company that does podcasts, but they have to go by their terms and conditions. So they've signed a contract saying that there are certain things that they can and can't talk about on their show. And the fact that these billionaires knew that they were investigating the murder of something that happened that might involve them, these billionaires bought out this company and now they can't investigate them.
Oh, wow.
So it's sort of got in this turn of events of where everybody's like, they're trying to find a way to link it to the billionaires, but then they're like, but we can't do anything because we can't mention it in the podcast. So now we have to turn and look at other options, other suspects. It's insane. Then they've also got their own personal life stuff going on in this show too. We have Meryl Streep, who plays Martin Short's now new wife in the show.
Oh, cool.
And her character is pretty much this actor that has been able to sort of book shows that are in New Zealand. So and in LA, so she's been traveling between like those, even though they live in New York. So she's been traveling for work a lot. And Oliver, which is the name of Martin Short's character, is kind of having his own personal struggles with all of that and the whole idea of home in this particular season. So yeah, Only Murders in the Building is so good. You fall in love with the characters. You even get invested in the side characters, and you don't want anything to happen to them. But then things just happen in such absurd ways that you can't help but laugh. It's so much fun. I'm a big sucker for like detective murder mystery style of shows. And when there's comedy involved, I'm all over it. And Only Murders in the Building is coming up. There's one more episode left, and that's it. It's a 10 season episode. 10 episode season.
And seasons.
The season 5 has just recently ended. I haven't watched the final episode yet. Because I have to talk about it on the show that I'm going to be doing for next week with my other podcaster. So I'm really looking forward to watching the season finale, because it means everything's going to come together. You're going to find out who the murderer is, and then it's all going to come together, and then it's also going to then link into a another. There's going to be another murder that's going to link into season 6. So, just really been enjoying watching this show. It's so good. They find things on accident as well. So they're like sort of accidental finds. They do stuff that isn't technically legal as well. Like they did their own autopsy in the kitchen in their old apartment.
That's no.
They were trying to hold on to a severed finger in a Stanley Cup with ice, which then gets stolen by another suspect. And we find out, oh my gosh, it's just hilarity ensues in the way that this all kind of ends up coming together, and it's just so much fun. It's absolutely entertaining. And then the physical humor coming through from Steve Martin and Martin Short in this show is just gold. It's the best. Absolutely love it. Definitely worth having a look at if you're into that kind of genre of comedy.
We absolutely love that show.
It's so good. It really is.
It is, right?
I've been waiting for the season to finish so we can binge watch it.
Well, it's done, so you can watch it. You can start now.
Does Steve Martin's character still talk to his ghostly stunt double? Or is it over with?
I'm not going to say. Stuff happens. Stuff happens. Yeah. I don't want to spoil it for you since you do watch it. It's good. It gets good.
Okay.
Yeah.
The three of them together, you would never have thought, oh, this is going to be a great group. And they are just so beautiful together. Just
That's
the
so
way
good.
that they even wrote the relationship between the three of them is so sweet.
Yes, absolutely. And the one other thing I will mention for this specific season, they've also done an Only Murders in the Building behind the scenes podcast that you can either watch on Hulu or Disney Plus, or you can listen to it on a podcast service that you use.
Oh, fun.
Cool.
So and it's what's his name that is hosting that? Michael Cyril Creighton, who plays Howard Morris. He is the one that's hosting the podcast. And he is hilarious too. He brings in like cast members, crew members, and how it all sort of comes together and stuff like that. And yeah, they only do it for this particular season, and it's actually pretty good. So I kind of like that they're doing that. But yeah, it's worth your time. There's a little bit of AI tech involved in this season, so Daniel, you'll enjoy that. But yeah, no, it's really funny.
I mean, I love Steve Martin in general, so I'm like, I've watched him my whole life. Like he's been in
same.
so many great things, Antics. Who's Steve Martin?
Not a clue.
There you go.
Oh.
Do you know who Selena Gomez is?
That one I do know.
Okay.
Wait, what was she in?
A bunch of Disney shows.
Okay, there we go. We're close enough.
That'll do.
That'll do.
I told you from the start.
And you know that she sings, right?
Barely.
Okay. We tried.
We tried. It's fine.
I mean, for me personally, my favorite thing Steve Martin ever did was Father of the Bride and Little Shop of Horrors. I love Little Shop of Horrors, especially since they feed him to Audrey.
He dies?
Yeah,
Spoilers.
Audrey eats him.
Okay.
Audrey's like, feed me, Seymour. So Seymour feeds him.
Okay. Antics, does this sound like something you would watch?
I mean, it sounds interesting, but okay, how many episodes are there in the season? So that is
Only 10.
10 episodes. Okay,
10
that's not
episodes,
too bad.
and they're 30-minute episodes, so they're not too long.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. No,
So if you have-
it's a easy watch.
Yeah. If you have Hulu, you should be able to watch it.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
I'll have to add it to the list.
Yes. Yes.
Yay, list.
You do not want to know the size of this list. It's getting ridiculous.
Unfortunately, we do know the size of this list.
Yeah.
No, you've seen the downgraded version. I cut out a lot of stuff for you guys.
It's the edited version.
Oh, God. Help us.
Jeez, I wonder how much raw footage there is for this list.
You don't want to know. There's been so much, and so much I will never admit that I've watched that was absolute slop, but I kept giving a chance.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, how about Antics? You want to wrap us up with one last show that you've been watching?
One last show. Okay, let me pull up the list now and see what I'm currently going through at the moment.
The list.
Remember, we said one.
Fine, but I'm watching like multiple right now. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, this one, I wouldn't say it's like quality or anything. I mean, well, okay, that's kind of downgrading it. It's not like top of the tier line amazing or anything, but it's just this comedy. Are you familiar with the villainess genre?
The what?
Villainess genre.
Oh, the villainess genre? No.
That's a word?
Basically, like what would it typically be the antagonist of a story, but from their perspective in the show. Nothing.
No,
for
not
those
really.
for those who cannot see us, we are all sitting here blinking.
Okay, basically, how you have your standard character that's they like happy-go-lucky, good. I want to do what's best for everyone thing, and then you have like the typical rival that's always mean, always stereotypical. I'm gonna do everything in my power to make you hate the world and everything. That kind of character.
Hmm.
These shows basically revolve as them with the protagonist. And this one, it's called what was it called again? May I ask for one last thing? And essentially, this show, the character is basically this high elite noble lady who has essentially been kind of like treated as scum her entire life because she's not dignified in the slightest. She sells everything with her fists, just beats the shit out of people and does not care about them at all. And it's just this complete comedy where all these elite noble pieces of pieces of scum are absolutely beating the crap out of when they start being stuck up and whatnot. And she just sells everything just by beating the absolute bloody heck out of them. And it's just this complete reversal of every kind of show you would expect of these genres. And it's not like high tier or anything. It's just a complete just laugh at how completely reversed the genre is kind of show.
Okay.
It takes place from the it takes place from the like unhappy person's point of view.
It's basically the rival in what would typically be a normal show. Mm-hmm. So you always have a rival character for the protagonist in those typical shows. Mm. This show and the genre essentially revolves around the protagonist being the antagonist in a way.
Okay.
And in this particular one, she is treated as kind of like scum of society, outcast, and sells everything just by beating the living daylights out of people that she doesn't like.
Is there somebody that likes her?
Oh yeah, but pretty much he's also a scumbag prince as well. So she doesn't care about him at all, but because he's prince, she's not allowed to do anything to him. Because she'll be executed, essentially.
So the IMDb description for May I Ask for One Final Thing is after Scarlett's fiance suddenly ends their engagement and falsely accuses her of being a bully and villainess, she begins committing violent revenge against him and his allies.
Yep.
There you go.
So it's a show about tats, basically.
Essentially, yes. Like I said, it's literally if you've ever just been sick and tired of a character wanting to punch them in the face, like you're so sick and tired of their personality or their face or whatever. This character actually does what every person dreams of and just punches them in the face.
I was going to say this show is literally the is on my homepage of my on my Crunchyroll feed.
Crunchyroll recommends punching jerks in the face.
Yeah. And here I am stupidly trying to get through One Piece.
Why?
I tried Koala. I swear I tried.
I told you
okay,
recommended.
I
got a quality recommendation from the Koala, which I have to tell you was lacking in quality.
Wow.
I'm sorry, but a dude who yells "gum gum" at somebody and then whacks him in the head with his head, I can't. I tried so hard.
Sam, I'm telling you.
Characters who have powers do that. They reveal their move before it even happens.
But he's
a 1,000 episode show. I'm sorry, unless you grew up with it like me with Pokemon, There's no way that you're going to invest that much time into a show
I've
that
committed.
long.
I have committed. I am. What episode am I up to right now? I am not kidding. I am up to episode 230. I have
Adam at
committed.
1,200, whatever they're on at this point.
So basically, this podcast, we will ask every single edition, what number are you up to, Koala? We'll see how far we get.
I am committed. I even mentioned in my solo podcast that I was watching every single episode, including fillers, just going through.
Why?
Because that's how I watch my anime.
Koala, I love
I don't
Pokemon.
skip stuff.
I would not recommend anyone to try and watch
Oh, I
all
wouldn't do that with
1,200
Pokemon. No way.
episodes of that. Unless
No.
you've been watching from the get-go.
I
You
want
do
to know
not
more
watch
about.
that.
I like One Piece. It's fun.
It's a fine show, but you do not need over 1,000 episodes to tell a story.
It's okay. I'm taking my time with it, and then by the time I die, it'll probably still be going.
They
I'll
still
watch
haven't
my-
described what One Piece is. They're still looking for it.
I'll-
1,000 episodes.
I was gonna say I'll just keep watching it at my own pace.
They still didn't find the One Piece?
They haven't described what it is. They're still searching the ocean for it.
I thought it was a medallion or coin or something.
It takes 1,000 episodes to even describe the basic minimum of what it is.
It's probably like a dirty, like moldy wig at the bottom of like Davy Jones' locker, sitting in the middle of a Bermuda Triangle in a sunken whale carcass. Like,
Hey, they get swallowed by a giant whale, so
Yep.
with boat and all, so and that happens early on.
I mean, I was watching this and Daniel comes in a room and he's like, yeah, I can't. And he walks out. Like, he was just like, what is happening?
Have you tried the live action? It's definitely
Yes,
much
It's
more
condensed.
condensed. Yeah.
Yeah, I tried the live action as well. Gumma.
Battling.
I'm like, dude, why are you yelling about gum? Like,
It's a gum fruit.
I know it's a gum fruit, but he doesn't have to say gum every time he does a move.
Okay,
he's-
Sam, counterpoint. Why does Sailor Moon shout, "Moon Prism Power" every time she waves her magic wand to defeat the villain of the week in that cartoon?
I mean, at least it's not gum. He has like a billion moves. Does he have to say gum every time?
Well-
also, why does he have to constantly reinforce that his name is Luffy B Monkey? Like
D
Luffy,
monkey.
D B B D B. Who cares? It's like, my name is Luffy D Monkey. Okay, yes, we know. We heard you. You said it 7 times in the last 5
I'm made
minutes.
of rubber.
Yeah, and then he speaks about himself like in a third person, and you're like, wait, oh boy, he's got like split personality disorder.
Look,
He doesn't understand that he is Luffy.
He's an idiot captain, but he's an adorable, lovable idiot captain, so it's fine.
I mean, yes, he's likable until he screams gumma something, and then I'm just done.
Look, it's not as bad as this other character that I came across recently, and he says he uses slow beam. He says slow beam.
What if I
And the
want to
way-
use fast beam?
And the way that because he's the fruit that he had was a slow fruit. It was slow. It's like it slows down, like the power of slowing down someone for 30 seconds is insane. Wherever the beam hits, right? But the other thing is with him, the way he laughs is, for me, very, very annoying. He's like, hey.
Oh dear Lord!
Exactly.
By the time you got out slow beam, I could like whack your head off with my sword.
Also, the power to make things slow, not even freeze things in place.
Nope.
You just go
Just
slow
slow
motion.
them down. Slow motion. Yeah. It's weird.
What a lame
Well,
power.
It is.
It works because by the time Luffy gets out gumma something, then he'll have enough time to get out gumma something.
So basically, they equal each other and completely useless abilities.
Hold him still so I can actually hit him and get out my catchphrase.
Gum gum pistol.
In 30 seconds in advance to where you're gonna hit and where they're gonna be, because it slows down, so it just freezes them in place and cutting their head off.
Exactly. It's like,
It's just part of it. Do you remember He-Man? Whenever he pulled out his sword, by
Yeah.
the power of Grayskull.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
All those shows have those quirks.
yeah, but at least he said it once, and then he went and he stabby all the guys. It's not like he sat there and go, "I'm going to stab you with the He-Man slash." He did his one big, "I have the power," you know, made his poor little scaredy cat into a big battle cat, and then he was done. And then he was like, "Okay, I take my muscles and my pair of underwear, and I go kill people."
Well, you
That
don't
was-
like the same 30-second animation playing in every single episode?
So think about it. You're watching a fight, and they're fighting, and every 10 seconds, gumma gumma punch. Okay, now we need to pause. 10 more seconds go by. Gumma gumma headbutt. Okay, 10 more seconds go by. Gumma gumma kick. It's like, okay. Thank you for announcing that you were going to kick, headbutt, and punch. Now we've wasted 10 minutes just you announcing that you
This
were
is why
going
it's
to
1,000
punch.
episodes. 100 of those are the equivalent of just shouting the words.
And this is why my favorite character is Zorro, the best swordsman in the world.
Mr. Free Swords?
Yes. Haha. Mosshead, as they like to call him.
Boy. Because
Yes.
it's not hard enough wielding two swords. No. He must
Three.
wield three swords.
All the swords.
All the
One in each
swords.
hand, one in the mouth, 3 sword style.
I'm surprised he didn't get 4 and wield one in his toes.
Why would you put on shoes if you had a sword on your foot?
I know, right?
No shoes needed. Or he has to wear flip-flops. Just, toes
No.
accessible.
That just sounds so inconvenient.
No. Let's not go there.
It's all. First of all, do you see the actor walking around with free swords on his hip? Like, the dude can barely walk. You could tell they had to film it so carefully because the actor's like, "Crap, there's free swords on my hip. I can't move my right leg." Like, he's just, he barely walks in the show because he can't walk with the free sword strapped to his hand.
First of all,
You're ruining the immersion.
they're not real metal swords in the show when they're filming it.
No, but it's the cumbersome of just having the stupid scabbards attached to his leg.
Oh my goodness. Yes. We love arguing about anime here. It's our favorite pastime. You'll hear it more often throughout the show. Oh my goodness. You guys, that was so much fun. How'd you all feel for this episode?
We really enjoyed ourselves. I love that we get to introduce ourselves to a new audience that we hope will enjoy our banter, our opinions, and our arguments.
Yes.
Yes. There's going to be a lot of that. Oh boy. Well, I think that is pretty much going to be it for our first ever episode of Quality Couch Antics. Thank you, everybody, for listening to us here on your podcast service of choice. And speaking of, to give us a bit of a boost, we would really appreciate it if you give us a 5-star review or rating on that podcast service of your choice. It'll definitely help us out, get us discoverable for other people to check us out, and hopefully you'll hear more from us in the future. Again, this is a monthly podcast, so it'll only be coming out once a month. But that is it. And we will be over on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all your other podcast services. And now it's time to plug away. Antics, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find my scatterbrain nonsense everywhere from Discord to Twitter X, Blue Sky, all the nonsense. And yes, I will annoy you to death, but I'm very, very lovable.
Indeed. And Sam and Daniel, where can people find you guys?
You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Twitch with the Lovable Antics because he is in every stream. You can also find us on Blue Sky and Instagram and TikTok.
Awesome. As for me, you can find me over on Blue Sky and Instagram at Foolish Fuji. You can also find me on YouTube and Twitch at Foolish Fuji. And for anything else that you want to find out about me and my content, head on over to foolishfuji.com and you will find it all there. But thank you all so much for listening to our first episode. We really appreciate it. And we will hopefully see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Do. Welcome to Quality Couch Antics. Do. Quality Couch Antics, a pop culture podcast.